Welcome to the 11th day of Skyrim. It has been 11 days since the Dragonborn's journey began. And it is time for another book reading. I am going to read The Rise and Fall of the Blades by Anonymous. There are many that still remember the Blades. There are fewer that can pass down their stories, their origins, and their downfall. My father could. In his proudest moments he said to me, "You keep secrets like the Blades." Interesting, that's why the author is anonymous. The Blades were good at keeping secrets. They didn't write them much down. They passed information carefully between their spies in every province to their elite members that protected the emperors, even amongst their members. They kept much secret. Most associate the Blades with their ceremonial Akaviri armor and curved longswords. One can trace the Blades back to the fiercest warriors of Akavir, the Dawn Guard. It was there, just as they would do in Tamriel, that they protected rulers and their kingdom. The Dragon Guard, not the Dawn Guard, that they protected the rulers and their kingdom. But recent discoveries show it to be much more than that. Many classic texts tell us of adventures to Akavir, known as the Dragon Lands of the East. Many from Tamriel have attempted to conquer it, most famously Emperor Uriel V and his 10th Legion in the Third Era 288, as documented in the Imperial Dispatch Disaster at Ionith. Dragons have long been legend in Akavir, and many believe that their brief appearance in Tamriel's history are those that escaped Akavir, for it was there they were hunted and killed off by the Dragon Guard. The Dragon Guard would follow those that fled to Tamriel in the late First Era. Invading from the north, the Dragon Guard met not only dragons, but the men of Skyrim, who don't meet invasions with pitchers of mead. The Dragon Guard cut a path through Skyrim, and it was not until they were stopped by Raymond Cyrodiil during the Battle of Pale Pass that the invasion came to an end. It was Raymond who united the human lands of Cyrodiil and defeated the Akavir invaders. Raymond was one of the first documented and widely accepted of the mythic Dragonborn, those anointed by Akatosh and Elisa themselves. Born with the soul of a dragon, is what his followers would say. Reports differ widely on the nature of the Battle of Dale Pass, but the end result is the same, that the remaining Dragon Guard, upon bearing the voice of Raymond Cyrodiil, knelt and swore their lives to him, their conqueror and savior. Fragments from late First Era texts refer to the warriors dropping to their knees, saying, "We were not hunting or did not intend." Author, rough translation, continuing, "We have been searching for you." That was a hard paragraph to read. They protected Raymond with their lives, as well as his descendants, as the Raymond dynasty ushered in Tamriel's Second Era. It was through these years that their reach extended and their order grew to become the Blades. Their conquest of the dragons complete, they only sought to protect the Dragonborn, and through him the Empire. They reached their height late during the Third Era under the rule of the Septim Emperors. Despite their numbers, they kept their secrecy. The most visible and well documented were the members who personally guarded the Emperor, still wearing the original Akaviri armor, but that was just the tip of the spear, for the Blades were a larger organization, stretching to every corner of Tamriel. These agents were of every race. They were merchants, thieves, craftsmen, mages, and warriors, all acting as spies, protecting the emperor as needed, and operating in secret. They often acted alone, but some fragments of them speak, meeting in secret fortresses across the continent. The most famous being Cyrodiil's Cloud Ruler Temple, where they hung the swords of those slain, protecting the Dragonborn. Other maps speak of Windscour Temple under the great expanse of Hammerfell's Alakir Desert, Skyhaven Temple in the mountains of Skyrim, and Stormtalon Temple east of Wayrest. They were known to have a Grand Master who often lived amongst the people unknown to others. The nature of their communications, meeting places, and missions were known to only a few elite members. The only two know all were the Grand Master himself and the Chronicler, whose only job was to make sure the group's mission was never known but never lost. With the death of Uriel Septim VII and his son, Martin, the Third Era came to a close, with the Blades fortifying themselves deep within Cyrodiil's Cloud Ruler Temple as they waited for a Dragonborn to return when they would be called upon again. The Empire of the Fourth Era no longer saw the Blades openly protecting it or the Emperors. That role is now filled by Penitus Oculatus, a purely imperial organization, but the Blades continued their secret work, to watch for the Dragonborn and guard against future enemies. The Blades were among the first to see the signs that the Thalmor of the Aldmeri Dominion would not remain isolated within their borders forever. They could do what the Penitus Oculatus, servant to imperial policy, could not, and thus earn the lasting hatred of the Thalmor. The warnings of the Blades were proved right, as is well known to all. The great war between the Empire and the Thalmor consumed the Empire and nearly destroyed it. Emperor Titus Mede II eventually brokered peace with the Thalmor, but at a price many of us still bear. The reach and destructive nature of the Thalmor is known to many. Authors note in my family firsthand. They are not fools. They knew early on that the Blades were an enemy, so they hunted them throughout the Great War. Some were killed defending their temples, others as they slept in their hideaways, alone. Some fought, some ran, some hid, but the Thalmor found them all. There are those that say the Blades still exist around us, in hiding from the Thalmor, waiting as they have done time and time again, for a Dragonborn to return, for one to protect, for one to guide them. Interesting. Does the Dragonborn become the Emperor? I mean, there's nothing about it in the game, but you obviously know what is supposed to happen if you do the Dark Brotherhood quest. And the Dragonborn is Dragonborn. So does the Dragonborn become the Emperor? That's something they never touched on in the story of the game. Historically, the Dragonborns are the Emperors, right? Who becomes the next Emperor? That's something they didn't touch on in the game. Riverwood. What time is it in the game? 7:19. The journey to Riften continues. Right where it left off before. So I'm trying to make my way to Helgen. And evidently I made a mistake the last time. But my first stop on my journey is Helgen. No, don't get off the horse. Yeah, my first step on the journey is Helgen. Helgen. What's going on here? Guy was just attacking this horse. Shameful. The road changes over here. Am I going to Helgen? I need to look at the map. Yeah, Helgen's over here. And can I go out the other side? Why is Helgen so hard to find? Maybe I need to pick the other way to get to Riften. This way is confusing. I don't want to waste time since there's no fast travel, so. Well, I make it so there's myself that way, so there's no fast travel. Here you go. This must be the way. Helgen still deserted. Nope. That was quick. Never should have come here. Surely. So where am I going? This way? Yeah, this way. This road should be okay to go through. To get to Riften. That looks valuable for alchemy purposes. Here's some sort of camp. Falkreath Stormcloak camp.
Tell the commander. I'm sure the booth in your arse will take your mind off your troubles.
Stormcloaks. Hey, hello, Stormcloak. I'm an Imperial. We got Stormcloaks here. Whoa! There's a lot of Stormcloaks. Glass bow. Oh man, this was much more than I had. Victory is yours. I submit. Flee! The Dragonborn's pride is wounded. He's gonna go back to the Stormcloak camp now. What do you think you're doing, Dragonborn? These Stormcloaks are too much for you. Oh, maybe not. Oh. Ow.
That's the best, huh?
I think you made your point, Dragonborn. Get out of there. It's time to get on to Riften. Oh, there's a cave over there. The Dragonborn was acting on behalf of the Imperials. Now the Dragonborn neglects his Imperial duties. He's gonna investigate a random cave. I don't know what this place is all about, but I will discover this cavern. Whatever's in here. Oh, it's a vampire. Ooh! I have potions of cure disease, so I will continue. Gold, potion of magicka. Alright. Gold. Collecting more gold. Here you go. Don't.
Is someone there?
No, nobody is there.
No.
I've got the vampire. I've got the vampire and the stuff. I'm gonna have to heal. No, not fast enough that spell. Not fast enough with the spell. And I was unfortunately detected. If that guy hadn't moved at the last second, I would have taken him out with one hit probably, and then taken him out with one hit, and then I would have been able to deal with the other easier. I would have been able to deal with her easier. Looks like there's multiple ways I could do this. 2 ways. I remember I was gonna do 5 hours of Fallout every week. That's random, I know, but that's a random thing to say all of a sudden, but, you know, 5-hour streams of Fallout every once a week, but I don't have too much interest in Fallout as I do in Elder Scrolls, if that makes sense.
See again. Now your blood is
I have to pay attention to if I can track the stuff. The vampire in this, whatever it's what they call it in this game. There's the other one. But where? Sneaking priest. She's good at sneaking too. I have no idea where this person is. So much so I want a quick save. She killed me last time. She appeared out of nowhere. Also, I don't see anybody.
now your blood is mine.
I'm reloading. I'm very bad with aiming against this one. And I don't, she tends to not be seen. I don't know where this person is. I don't know what's going on with this one. For one thing, I can't see her until it's the last second. I don't know. Nope. I don't know if the bow is good against her.
Here you are.
Where did you come from? I tell you, these other dogs, do they have high sneak? Oh, that was was that a raised person? Alright, restoration. Restoration.
Your blood calls.
Healing, healing. She's much harder for some reason. I don't know why. Blood, something vampire. Very sure with two-handed.
I'll give you a swift and quick death.
That somehow was lame. You know, hell, you need to take a potion of cure disease. Now we're good. Now I know where I stand. I need more magicka. But I also need more health. You know? There's probably still more enemies in here. Take more books. Well, drop the biographies of Baron Zaya. Trying to drop something I don't need. Well, the iron sword. Time to continue. I gotta do something about my carry weight. Get rid of stuff I don't need. Probably not carry around so many books. Books aren't gonna...
Something else.
Wow. Alright. Over here. Well, there's many ways I could go.
Hello? Who's there? Now you're mine. You win. I submit.
I probably waited till after I was out of here to take that potion of cure disease. But I have others, so...
And you thought I was a pretty face.
Magicka. The real Baron Zaya. Volume 4. The Real Baron Zaya, Volume 3. Volume 4. I already have Volume 4. Adept Chest. Wrong way. Got it. Go soul gem. Weapons. Replace that. Oh. Okay. I don't really use staffs.
Guess it's all clear now.
Somebody down there?
Huh?
Okay. Still not cleared. A dance in fire. Gold. Response to destruction increased. Another book. Potions. More books. I already have that. Read that. Drummer Inquiries, Volume 3. The Book of Daedra. Ancestors of the Dunmer. Ruined Book. Chance's Folly. Songs of Somebody. Mysteries. And another one of Chance's Folly. I'm carrying too much to be able to run, but books are taking priority, so Ancient Nord Sword. These great swords. Alright. And I'm going to need to store a good amount of the books eventually. There's more to this place. Spider? So there's a spider in here, but no more. Here's the arcane enchanter. Disenchant. Disenchant. Enchanting increased. Frost damage. Lesser soul gem. Enchanting increase. Glass bow. Absorb health. There you go. Dwarven armor. Fortified destruction. No. Do I have Spirit of Nirn? I do not have Spirit of Nirn. Ancestors of and the Dwemer. Antecedents of Dwemer law. Yeah, I do. This one, Brief History of the Empire, Volume 1. Brief History of the Empire, Volume 4. The City of Stone. Okay. Continuing on.
Someone there?
Sneak attack damage on the vampire. Take a shield. I might start upgrading block someday. Stop him for a second, will you? That was unfortunate. To have them just appear like that. Master vampire. Man, these master vampires. Appearing out of nowhere like that. Potion. Nope. I'm leaving.
I don't converse with my prey.
Something tells me I'm too weak to be fighting them right now. I drank 2 potions to increase my two-handed damage, and then I was killed almost instantly by that master vampire. So mark this as a place to return to. I've been saying that a lot lately. I need to get some armor. Put some points into armor. Either I'm wearing heavy armor right now. I don't know if I have any light armor. Oh, those. Yeah, I guess I need some heavy armor points. $350. So this mountain pass in particular is a way to get through rather than going all the way around. Okay, that's good to know. So I just saw this alchemist shack. With all sorts of stuff. And a journal. Alchemist journal. Coming to this area was a brilliant decision. The local flora seem to may have many useful properties that I've been able to utilize into new potions. Outside, the rich soil has allowed the cuttings I've collected to grow into fine and beautiful plants. This afternoon, I think I will journey out for more mushrooms as my current supply is beginning to dwindle. On a personal note, I have moved my alchemy work outside the shack. I find the midday air is a boon to my health as well as inspiration to my work. There's no alchemy lab in here. Oh. Wow. It's not stealing, so I'm assuming this person is dead. Whoa, it's a wolf. Yeah, definitely. This place is wolf infested. Spider. Where? Missed. Got the spider. Where to from here? I could take out the dragon at the tower. Riften. on my way to it. Don't know if I'll reach it in this part or if I'll find more interesting things to do along the way. To Riften this way. And I might make a stop along too. I might make a stop along the way to fight that dragon as well. How many ingredients do I have? A decent amount. Retrieve my arrow? No. Okay. Who's this? Courier. Just standing there. How many of these ingredients do I have? Well, I have a good amount of ingredients. If you're so intent on picking ingredients, maybe you shouldn't have bought this. Gonna be stopping every 2 seconds. There's another one. Collecting them all for episode 100. Oh. I think I'm gonna be exploring that barrow up ahead. Where is it? Get him before he gets me. Last bow. Whoa. I'm still getting nervous and counting the bears and the saber cats. I'm not high enough level enough to not be. This is Angerwand. I am gonna go in here.
Running at the first sign of trouble. Riches and fortune within my
Who's this?
grasp. Oh, I didn't see you there.
Oh. You seem troubled.
Of course I'm troubled. I'm on the verge of incredible wealth. But my cowardly workforce ran at the first sign of danger.
What scared them off?
We were excavating this old tomb when we opened a chamber full of corpses. The team took one look, turned tail, and ran.
Haven't they seen dead bodies before?
Well, probably not like these. The ones in there are all still walking around. In any case, if I
So
can't
Draugr.
get past the creatures in that room, I can't recover the treasure. I need more manpower.
Maybe I could help you.
Say, that's not a bad idea. You look like you could handle yourself against these beasts. I'll tell you what. You help me get the treasure, and I'll split it with you. Deal?
So they all ran away. Deal.
Excellent. With my brains and your
They all
brawn,
ran
that
away from the
treasure will soon
Draugr.
be mine. Ours. First, I need you to clear the main chamber of those monstrosities. I'll stay here until you're finished, planning our next move.
Okay. I already know the Draugr are no match for the Dragonborn, so not with his arrows and his sneak ability. (7:28 p.m. in the game. Restless Draugr. Is no longer restless. Destroy the Draugr in Angerwand. You think you're good? 2 of 3. There's a third. They ran away from these? There's another. Draugr right. Oh. This Draugr is a little stronger than the others. But still no match. Especially if he just stands there. Hey Draugr. You know, I don't care if you're glitched. I'm not reloading for you.
Have you killed them all yet?
They're all dead.
Then we've no time to lose. Follow me. Don't fall behind.
I like to go it alone. Why didn't I just go it alone. Now she'll... I need my way, clear path for my archery. Or which ways do we go? I'll find a way to get this open. (8:27 p.m.) We got plenty of time. Requires key.
These doors seem to be the only thing left between me and the treasure.
Is there some way to open them?
There'd better be. I didn't come all this way to leave empty-handed. There must be a way to activate these doors deeper in the ruins. Here, take this key. It should open the doors on either side of the chamber.
Okay. Why did you have the key? Why didn't you just open the doors yourself? Alright. Guess she wants me to do all the work. Fight all the Draugr. Watch it, don't step on that. Ugh. Goodbye, Draugr. My carry weight? My carry weight's fine. Before the ages of men. Okay. Restless Draugr is going the wrong way. Where's the Restless Draugr? There you are, Restless Draugr. Oh, come on, what? Oh, Restless Draugr. Why can't I move here? Read closely. The name of the channel. I'm not a cat. Okay, so this went around here anyway. Whoa! Dark elf. I've done a few Khajiit playthroughs, but I've never gotten too far in. Novice chest. One playthrough I've never really done is Breton. Sounds boring. Like, I don't know why exactly. Like dark elves are good with magic. Elves are good with bows. Nords are like good, like warriors. So are Redguard. Redguard, I think, was the first race I ever did in Oblivion. But Breton are like, what, good with speechcraft? I don't know. Make good merchants like Bellathor. Did I play the fishing arc? Like actual fishing? No. I'm not sure. Did I miss anything back here? I don't know. I think that's what lowered the. Yeah. I don't think I'm done in here. Ooh, gone. Well, that was just a regular Draugr. That explains that. This is a restless Draugr. But still, no match for the glass bow. Ah. Just more Draugr. Harder than the skeletons, but still not too hard. Where's the next one? I can hear it moving around. Draugr right. So you're not glitched. Restore my health. Take these. Potion of True Shot. Blast bow. Where is he? Disappeared. Hey, there you are. I'm gonna get him. Ooh. Alright. Up here. Keep going. 12:26 a.m. Definitely, probably a more interesting day for the Dragonborn than the last one. Draugr, hello. Take an arrow. And another. 3, 4. 4 arrows. Take all this stuff. And that's all I need really to take. Oh. Lots of gold. I have 949 gold now. Potion of healing. Potion of plentiful healing. Find a way to open the gate. Oh. Requires key. So what was all that about? There's more Draugr in here. Okay. Alright, see ya. Another Draugr. A restless Draugr. Archery increased to 56. Level up. I want to do health. And where's light armor? What's going on with light armor? Well, I don't have any light armor. There. You usually use level up as a restore method while I'm getting your ass kicked. Yeah. I've been doing that too, actually. That Draugr is alive. Is it? Not no longer. Hello, restless Draugr. Oh. Restless Draugr. And I'm surprised that one survived that initial arrow. Novice chest. So Draugr right. That was a little difficult. They're a little tougher than the other ones. Be prepared for a difficult battle at the end of this. Whatever Draugr I'm gonna face. Let's take a look at my armors. I should have my strongest armor on. And that armor has a 39 rating. Restless Draugr. I've been poisoned. Blast bow. And this poison. Gotta get out of here. I can't move. Can't move. Are you kidding me? I couldn't even move. And now I've been loaded all the way back to here. Like I tell you, you get trapped in a spot and you're like, oh, I can't move. You know? Those Draugr rights. White. There. a bit above your average Draugr. A regular Draugr is a joke, but the Draugr rights, whatever they're called, the Draugr right, the restless Draugr, just takes a few more arrows than usual. And Draugr. This is a restless Draugr. And I lost my level up. Okay. Got him. Okay. Alright. Enemies nearby. 2:12 a.m. Really? Now I got it. Lockpicking increased. Health. Heavy armor. Peril. Dwarven. Heavy armor. Okay. Draugr right. That's how much damage it does. There you go. That's the one I had a bit of a trouble with before. This is good. I'm set that as a favorite. Illusion increased. There's a chest. Potion of healing. I stepped on something, right? I got past it. Got past it. Restless Draugr. Got past that. Oh. There's two of them. Restless. Use the environment to my advantage. Archery increase. Glass bow again. Hey. Healing. Alright, I healed up. Goodbye. That Draugr right. Stressful. Right next to the other one. That's how far I went to beat him. Be careful of the pressure plate things. Okay. 3:22 a.m. This has turned into an interesting episode. A lot of time has been spent in here. Damn it. Cast muffle. I keep missing. You lose. Return to your rest. I still don't know what I'm doing in this ruin just yet. That one, apparently someone took care of it long ago. Or it's not one of the ones that rose up. Restless. Don't see me. Sneak increase to 41. Go ahead and use muffle. Oh, now I'm getting seen. Restless Draugr almost got me. Ooh, the sound of the Draugr. Serious now. No arrows equipped. Out of arrows. So it's become a battle. Two-handed. I don't have any arrows. No, I don't. Okay. What's the best I got? The Dwarven Warhammer. Ruin books. (4:52 a.m.) Anger on. Return to Majesty.
The treasure is mine. All mine.
That's wow. Really? That's your consequence for looting. Need to drop some shields. Looks like I'm gonna probably be ending this part still in this place. I'm gonna quick save right here. Yeah, you wouldn't have been able to do anything with this treasure. The ironic thing is she wouldn't have been able to do anything with this treasure anyway. That's a lesson in greed, I guess. I don't know. That's the irony. She wouldn't have been able to use that treasure anyway because it was a shout. Well, that's still not like she died, so in a horrible way. But not really. It's a game, but that is a horrible death trap to keep somebody from getting a treasure. Just saying. But it's almost like it was some twisted way of whoever put that there, of teaching someone a lesson. Where's my horse? There he is. Hey, did you miss me? That was a lengthy dungeon. It took all my arrows to do it. Even with the Draugr dropping arrows, it took all my arrows to do it. Leave my horse alone! He didn't do anything to you. There. Wolf pelt. Drop one. Unfortunately, I can't carry it. I feel like those who wasted the buffalo in the 1800s.
Come here.
Who is that? Oh, it's an Argonian. No, it's an assassin. Wow. Sometimes you get people who attack you and they're literally just say Argonian or Nord or Orc or Imperial or, you know, generally just is there a a wolf around here? Somebody literally just, an NPC just, not named, like Nord, Argonian, High Elf, Wood Elf, you know, they just attack you for no reason. Sometimes with their bare fists. Time to end this little game. What? What did I do to you? I don't even know you. Argonian, Nord, just attacks you for no reason at all. Time to end this little game. Like, what game? What did I do to Nord or Wood or Dark Elf or Argonian or Imperial or Khajiit? Khajiit attacks me. Skeevers? I don't have time for skeevers right now. There. That was cutting it close. Alright. A lot of random encounters at the end. I'm cutting it close because I like quick saving at 6:59 because each stream starts at 7 a.m. in game when I start the next one. So when I start the next stream, this will not be included because, you know, I saved before this. So when I load back in, it'll be right after I defeated that skeever. If it had gone past 7 a.m., I would have just reloaded. You know, this will conclude this. Wow, this stream felt like it was longer than it was. This is almost going on 2 hours. But this will conclude this stream. And this has been almost 2 hours. This will conclude this one. This will conclude the 11th day of Skyrim. It has been 11 full days since the Dragonborn's journey began. And this will be all for this one. See you next time.